So in this video, I'm going to give some parenting advice. I know what you're thinking. Dude, you're not even married, you don't even have kids, you don't even have any kind of parenting experience. How can you give parenting advice? Well, let me explain. I have many years of experience being a kid from my parents. So in this video, I'm going to give parenting advice from a child's perspective. There are certain things that parents can do and my parents did. There's that one specific thing that I wanted to dedicate this video to that my parents did when raising me up that really helped to shape my future. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so that one thing is you teaching your children to earn. Alright, let me explain. For example, your child asks you to buy them a pair of shoes, Nike, Jordan or whatever, or maybe a PS4, Xbox or some kind of toy that's worth to your child. Okay? And every time they ask for something, you just hand them over without the child having to put any effort. And that's where the problem is. That's where most parents make any mistake. That's the reason I think a lot of kids can be spoiled by their parents. Now, I'm not saying, if you're a parent listening to this right now, I'm not saying the parents have the intention to spoil their kids. I don't think any parent has any intention to spoil any kid, but I think a lot of parents lack that knowledge. I think a lot of parents don't know the importance of teaching their children to earn rather than just handing them every single thing, every time they ask for something. And let me tell you why it's important to teach your children to earn, and then we'll move on to how you can get your children to learn to earn. If you keep giving everything to your kids without the kid having to put any effort whatsoever, that's when the kids can start feeling like entitled to those things. They can start feeling like they can have anything they want in life without them having to work for it or deserve it. And that's where the problem is, because that's what makes a lot of the children dependent on their parents. If you don't teach your kids the importance of putting in effort, then when they go on to work for an organization or go get a job, they will not know what struggle looks like. They will not be able to independently complete any task. They will always be dependent on you as parents for everything, okay? For washing the dishes, for cooking, for making their bed, for everything. And that is obviously not a good thing. And if they would have done work and made effort or done some kind of chores from a younger age, they would know the power of effort. They would know that, they would know what struggle looks like, and they can independently take on tasks. And they need to realize that I have to do the work of life in order to be part of life, right? Because every time I remember, for example, when I used to come back from school, my dad will always keep me busy. He would get me, help him do some plantation, give the plants some haircut, do the dishes, clean the house, all sorts of activities. Or even he would take me to his work to help him out doing some packing, cleaning, all sorts of stuff. And he would always get me to do some kind of chores. And then I was rewarded all the things that I wanted, one by one. I wasn't handed things very easily. I was always taught to earn things, to make the effort to get things, okay? And also one important thing that my parents did, they would always share their story with me. Every time, even now, sometimes, they share their struggles with me, the hardships they have been through, where they have come from, where we have come from. And what happens when you share your story, your struggles with your children? There's two things. One, they learn from your experience, okay? If in future they feel that kind of struggle, if they feel that similar kind of struggle or hardship, they know that their parents got through it, this is how they got through it, and they can use your experience and move forward in their life. That's one benefit of you telling your kids your story, your struggles, but also they can respect you more. That's most important, right? They can respect you and they can respect the things they have or the things they get from you. Okay, that you buy them. They can respect those things more because now they know how hard earned the things they have right now. And lastly, to conclude this video, I just want to say, no parents are perfect. We're always learning. No one's perfect, right? But as parents, I think it's just important to teach your kids to learn to earn, okay? To make the effort, teach them, get them to do normal household things. Get them to do some kind of chores around the house. If it's a younger kid, get them to, put their toys back or put the dishes in the sink. Just little things, get them to make the effort. Don't let them be lazy. That's something I think that my parents did that really helped to shape my life, because my parents are very, very strict, and I've lived in a very disciplined family, and that really helped me in my life. I can feel the effect now. That's it for this video. I hope you found this video useful, and remember, this is from a kid's perspective. This is me reflecting on my behavior when my parents treated me the certain way, when they got me to put in the effort to do some kind of chores. This is me reflecting on those things, how it really affected me as a kid. That's where I wanted to give this parenting advice from. I hope you found this video useful. Comment below if you have any kind of thoughts or questions, and please hit the thumbs up button if you really found this video useful, and subscribe, because every week I post new, great, entertaining content. And that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.